Hey everybody, my name's Brandon. I live in Louisville, Kentucky. We've had the tragedy of Breonna this year, but unfortunately, we're not the only place in the world, not the only year, not the only time. It's been happening for far too long. I don't get why human nature isn't to love and peace for so many people. It seems the opposite, but there are so many of us that care in this world and we want change. I wish I was courageous enough to be out on the front lines with you all and protesting, but my outlet is through creativity. So I wrote this spoken word, and I hope it reaches some of y'all. It's called "If We Could Trade Skin." If we could trade skin, even for a day, you could walk in my shoes just to get away. Scarred from your past and scared of your future, living in a world that doesn't seem to suit you. They don't have their guns, just a raised black fist. Been fighting the same battle since boarding the slave ships. Even science says black is the absence of color. So why is that all we see when we look at our brothers? They scream, "I can't breathe. Let me be. Don't watch me bleed. Set me free." There's a black man walking. He looks kind of dangerous. Got his hands up. Man, I gotta contain this. Handcuffs on. He could probably escape these. A taser, shocks. Man, that tool is for babies. Get the gun out. Seems like the solution. So I fire 10 rounds just in case he's bulletproof. I hope you get the point that all these stories are sad. What do they have to do not to be perceived as bad? Whites are known for being scared of the unknown. Best to educate our race with some dignity and grace. Whites been on top since the beginning of time, and the system won't change until we change our mind. Leadership is important, but the people have power. We need to make a stand, and we need to do it now, or it'll be never. Just a world on repeat, repeating the same stories, another black life gone way too early. Right here in my city of Louisville, Breonna Taylor. Daniel Cameron, Attorney General, can you do us a favor? In order to change her story, we need to change his story, so that every black life can live their story. You see, King gave a speech and Kaepernick took a knee. Maya wrote a poem and Rosa sat in her seat. Obama led the nation and Ali threw a punch. Baldwin wrote it down and Duke jazzed it up. Black is beautiful, just ask Malcolm X. And 42 was worn by one of baseball's best. Jordan took his shot and Owens ran the track. Portier on the screen and Richer with a laugh. Booker T kept it civil and Madam CJ was noble, or I guess Nobel, as her science went global. Ida B, you know her wells. She had your backs. So did the cancer cells of Henrietta Lacks. Michael would walk the moon backwards in his black jacket, and Serena would call all this race stuff a racket. Oprah Winfrey would argue that Aretha brought the soul. Brown versus Boer was Thurgood, you know. Sojourner lived to tell her truth. Get it? And Katherine Johnson was a little hidden. Get it? It figures that Harriet ran, and then she ran right back because she wanted to change what it meant to be black. Quincy Jones would produce with Jackson and Ritchie that we are the world, but the world needs shifting. Stevie could probably see that it's no wonder things haven't changed, so we can start with something simple, like remembering their names. All these blacks were powerful and quite frankly super famous, and when it comes to us average Joes, we remain kinda nameless. But it's you and it's me and it's he and it's she and it's us and it's we, until all blacks feel free. You shouldn't have to be white to live a safe and peaceful life. I wish we could trade skin, even just for tonight.